Bung bung.
Oh my god, it's so big and strong.
Bung Bung Coffee. Big, strong flavour. Competition? I don't think so. bungbungcoffee.com. Get yours.
Welcome to the party. Best show on the internet. Ask anybody. You know it's easy money. Sit back, relax, get your headphones, everybody. Welcome to the party. Blackout in the booth. Every episode's a party. We go hard like Ricky Bobby. Tell a friend to tell a friend. This is welcome to the party.
Welcome to the party, bung bung. It's your man Claytron, aka the big boss man, aka the clumsy jeweler, because I'm always dropping gems, aka the milkman. Because I always deliver, aka the PhD of podcasting, the Magnum PI of podcasting, the captain, the Katy Perry of podcasting, because I am literally out of this world, bro. Yes, I don't know if everybody peeped it, but a whole lot of women went to outer space, bro, and acted like they may have been the first people to do it, or that they actually did something significant, man. They went on this, what's it called? Not Virgin, Blue Origin. Could be Blue Origin or something. It's Jeff Bezos, you know, a billionaire or trillionaire that now wants to do rocket. It's like the space race, but instead of it being space agencies like NASA and whatever Russia's is called, it's just billionaires building rockets and sending people up to space. And I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the news and shit, but there was a bitch or two bitches or a bunch of bitches, bro, that was stuck up in space for a little while, bro. Because, you know, as the legend says, ladies are bad drivers, and something happened to the vehicle or the navigation or something, and they got stuck out there. And I think they're back now or whatever, but no one cares. No one cares about these actual astronauts, okay? And then this bunch of rich people and celebrities, you know, Gayle King was one of them, who's allegedly Oprah's best friend, but they're quite possibly lesbians. And Katy Perry was on there, and Jeff Bezos' second wife, who is just the definition of a second wife, bro. It's she's built in a lab, and not even a good lab, like maybe China, like a lot of Amazon products, but she doesn't look good, bro. The plastic in her face, bro. I would honestly prefer a sex doll, bro. If you're gonna try the bimbofication of your face and body, and it turns out looking like this, bitch, like dude, I'm getting a sex doll, bro, instead. My girl, all natural. Shout out to Rachel, all natty, baby, all natty. Hasn't even had a Botox yet. She's talked about it ad nauseum, but she's not doing it, bro. She doesn't like pain. She can't handle the pain, bro. She's not going to do it. She wants to get Kenny's name tatted on her. He's 3 years old. She still hasn't done it, bro. She won't do it, bro. You know, she's not going to go and get... Dude, she's already had to squeeze a kid out. She's not going to get some silicone bags squeezed in, you know? She's going full natty from birth to dearth, you know? She's natty, bro. Natty. We're not, bro, these fat asses and shit that we were obsessed with for, you know, a good 5 to 10, maybe even, not even 15 years, 5 to 10 years, we were obsessed with the BBL and the implants. They're all taking them out. I've talked about this before, but this lady that was on the airplane or whatever, rocket ship, she looks like, no offense, well, yes, offense, but she looks like shit, bro. She looks like a Barbie doll that, you know, a naughty teen came up with a lighter and started melting her face. Her face is crooked. I mean, the first wife's face was also crooked, and if you look hard enough, if you're watching on YouTube, you can tell that my face is crooked, so I'm allowed to say that. I'm not just objectifying women. I am a victim of crooked face. So the first wife had crooked face, and she's natty though, just like me. I'm natty. So we take pride in our imperfections with the crooked face or whatever. But then you go and get surgery, bro. You want to be, if you're going to get surgery, you want to be symmetrical, bro. And this lady ain't. She's got crooked face. She looks like she's melting, like for real. She looks like a candle. She looks like a candle with big tits. And it's all just, it's not a good look, but it's all I'm trying to say is that it's just the typical, like, stereotypical second wife. Like, you know, I had the old bag and now I'm trying to get some of that. I don't even know if this bitch is young, like, because she looks like a candle, bro. She looks shiny. She looks mad shiny. And I don't know if that's still a trend in makeup. They called it dewy, like looking dewy. You know, like a fresh dew on your lawn in the morning, bro. And it, like, these girls walk around with like wet face. It just looks like you're sweaty though. It don't look good unless you're just not good at makeup. I'm not really quite sure what the deal is with this dewy look, but that's what they're doing or have done. I don't know, bro. What do I know? It's all unsourced here at the Welcome to the Poddy podcast. But yeah, so it's her, Gayle King, Katy Perry, and others. I don't even really, you know, I didn't really look into it. I don't care. The question is, like, am I just going to hate on these bitches and then say that I wouldn't go to space? Yes, bro. This is billionaire bullshit. If they crashed the aircraft, my response wouldn't have been like good, but it would have been like, see? Remember those motherfuckers that went in the, what was it called? A submarine? Like a fucking homemade submarine, bro. And they blew up. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Because you're a billionaire, you think you can go to undiscovered parts of the, you know, space and sea? I don't think so, bro. I think we really have to consider our safety. And did they even go up? They first, you know, they experienced weightlessness for like 3 or 4 minutes or something. So they weren't really Deep Space Nine in it, you know. Deep Space 69 in. Now that would have been, now you start getting respect. But if we're going to do that, we got to start sending up like Angela Whites, you know, or Jenna Jameson. I know she's long out the game, but you know what I'm trying to say. Alexis Fawx, you know, Lisa Ann, another retired lady. Yeah, I'm not big in the porn game. I know the old ones. I don't really know who's really big in the game these days, but you know what I'm saying. If we're going to go Deep Space 69, that's who you got to send up, not Katy Perry. Katy Perry gets up there, she starts singing. I can't even remember a song of hers. I kissed a girl and I liked it. Didn't she start in like church? Now she's singing about kissing on girls and stuff. I don't know. I'm not a church guy. I like it. I like girl on girl. You know, that's why I want them to do Deep Space 69. But I'm not sure whether if you get your start in church, if you should sing about kissing girl. I don't know, bro. I don't believe in church. Any of them. Mosques, whatever. I don't believe in them. Religion, not for me. Anyway, these bitches went up and tried to touch God on the fingertips or whatever. Apparently, bro. I think it was staged. You know, I've never seen one of these capsules land on Earth before. They always land, they land on Earth, but always in the ocean, not touching Earth, you know. They always land in the ocean. This one lands on land. They always come back with like atmospheric burn marks. This one comes back like clean as a whistle. I don't know. It all looks funny to me. Am I a scientist? No, but I'm a PhD in podcasting. Yes. So you can call me doctor. And sometimes people have PhDs in meaningless shit and they still get called doctor. I know some of these people personally. I know a doctor of history. Forget about it, bro. What? Just studying your whole life to pay off your studying debt, which you can never earn. Like you don't get money as a historian, bro. What are you going to work at a museum on like a fucking casual roster? Shit, bro. Double time on a fucking public holiday. Good for you, bro. Historian? Nah, son. So, no, I won't call you doctor. And I know another doctor and some other bullshit. I don't know, bro. It's just like, and then there's me, PhD in podcasting. And I don't make you call me doctor, but I am a doctor, Dr. Bossman. But it looked clean when it landed. It landed on Earth and not water, you know. I don't know if they went, bro. And then you got Katy Perry up there. She's singing. And their hair's all like floating and stuff. The weightlessness. I think it could be doctored. I think it could be a whole studio setup. You know, Amazon has Amazon Prime, Amazon TV. So maybe this is done in their studio. Who knows? I will never know. Maybe we will. We still don't know about the moon really. So this, I don't know. To be as corny as they were going up there and she starts singing Firework. No, that's Chandelier. I can't remember how the Fireworks song goes, but let's say she starts singing Fireworks because fire came out of the arse end of the giant phallus that flew up into the air. A giant phallus filled with bitches, by the way. Just whatever. It's all too on the nose for me. It's all too on the nose. And then they come back and they're like, we're the first women to ever go to space. And it's like, a bitch just got back. She got lost up there. She was lost in space. You know? No one's talking about her, and now they're like, oh, Katy Perry did it. And Katy Perry's like, yeah. I was like, damn, dude. I don't even think they went. Would I go, bro? No. No, I wouldn't go. I would make a big deal of being asked, though. Yes, they made a big deal out of going. They posted on social media and all that shit. It's the perfect Instagram event. You know, space. No one else is going to have this. 5 other people are going to have this backdrop. Yeah, it's great for Instagram. It's better than a pair of wings painted on a wall. I get it. But I can't do it. If I go up, I am immediately assuming that whoever's sending me is trying to get rid of a few more black people. Maybe they even send me up with like cook coke, which is crack. Maybe they even send me up with crack and get me addicted to crack on my way up. Something like that. Just, I don't believe that I should be going. And I don't believe I come back if I go. I don't want to do a billionaire boys trip. I want to do a poverty boys trip that I do with my friends every year. That's what I want to do. Because you come home from that. You come home from that. And I don't think you're coming back from Blue Oracle or whatever the fuck. You know? So that happened over Easter. A lot of people are mad about it. I'm not mad about it. I think maybe they could shut the fuck up about it. But would I shut the fuck up if I went? Hard to say because I never would go. Do you know what I'm saying? I would be like, guess who invited me up on their plane? I'd be doing a lot of that. Guess who invited me up on their rocket shit? And they'd be like, Donald Trump? I'll be like, nah, this ain't no government shit. This is a billionaire shit. Jeff Bezos, baby. He invited me up. They're like, oh, when are you going? I'll be like, oh, I'm not going. I'm not going, but he invited me, so you should follow me. Hit like and subscribe. All right, please hit subscribe. I'm not going, but hit subscribe because I was supposed to go. I got asked to go, so that means I'm somebody. That's what I'd be doing. But yeah, that was so cringe. It's almost like that was the real mission. It wasn't a space mission. It was a cringe mission. And they're like, dude, we're going to tell people you guys went to space. And when you quote unquote land, we need you bitches to be insufferable about it. We need you bitches to act as if you fucking really discovered some shit that even though it's been done 10 billion times before you. By women, American and Russian and probably something else, you know, Chinese, Japanese probably been there. It's been done a million times. But you bitches go up and act like you're the fucking first ones, dude. Maybe the only ones. You do that. And that's going to be the mission. See how cringe you can be and see how fucking worked up you can get everybody while we bomb the fuck out of Gaza or whatever. Palestine. That's what it seems. That's kind of what it seems like, man. But That's the extent of my knowledge on the subject, which is 15 minutes worth of knowledge. So that's not bad. That's not bad, bro. But I told you guys when I got back from Melbourne I was going to join a gym. I didn't for 2 weeks, and then I fucking did, bro. I'm back in the gym. I've been a member at the gym for 3 days, and I've worked out 2 out of 3 days. Get at me, bro. You want to see it? Fuck yeah, nothing's happened yet, but fuck, bro. I've been in there 2 days. I'm feeling fucking good. I'm feeling sleepy at night for once in my life, and I'm feeling fucking happy, man, and like hopeful. I've been sitting on this chair talking about being a fat fuck for 5 years, and now I'm doing something about it. Dude, we got to get a round of applause button or something. Do we have that? I think we do. Yeah, I'm fucking doing something about it, dude. So I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited about that. I think this could be something, bro, as long as I've got the time. Like today I probably shouldn't have gone today because I've got so much shit on. We got the first ever, the inaugural Gin and Comics happening tonight. And I don't even know, like, we've sold 30 tickets. I'm happy about that. That's exciting. But I don't know what I'm emceeing. So, and I don't even know what material I'm going to do. So I'm not going to wing it. I want it to be good, but I'm going to have to get a set list together pretty soon. I'm doing this in the late Arvo. I should have done it early Arvo, but got distracted. I had some lunch, too much lunch. I'm so full, wasted my workout. I ate 3 times as much calories as I expended. That's not the plan here. So now I've got to get a hold on my eating. But dude, you know how it's all over, probably comedy and the internet where people are talking shit or making jokes about people who record themselves. Day one, bro, they take me for a tour around the gym, which I didn't need. I said I didn't need it, but they gave it to me nonetheless because it must have been a slow day, or maybe they have to. Take me for a tour around the gym, and then I'm like, bang, I'm going to work out. Go for a workout, and there's like a hardwood area where people use for like skipping rope or stretching or abs, that type of shit. And then there's a guy sets up his camera and he starts breakdancing, bro. At the gym. Bro. I get that it's exercise, and yeah, he was better than Ray Gunn. Yes, he was better than Ray Gunn, and they should take him to the fucking Olympics because he can actually break down. I cannot believe Ray. I can't even get into the whole Ray Gunn thing. What a disaster! But what a disaster filming yourself doing breakdancing at the gym. Imagine this, bro. I take a basketball to the gym and I start just doing dribbling moves at the gym, bro, because I'm doing my hobby at the gym, bro. Should I set up a fucking podcast in the gym and just start doing this? Just start yelling into a microphone saying bitch and cunt or whatever at the top of my lungs and talking about dumb bitches going flying in a spaceship and shit, and just do that. But I've got my phone set up and no one's going to do shit about it. Bro, breakdancing, I think there's better places for it. Go to an actual dance gym, like a dance hall. There's dancing places. I've seen them. I drive past them all the time. I've never been in one. I don't know how to dance. Psych. Of course I know how to fucking dance, bro. That shit's in my DNA. In my DNA, bro. Especially African music. It really gets my shoulders really going like this. Hey, oh, some shit like that, bro. Why don't I just do that on the fucking hardwood at the gym? What's that about, bro? Weird. Just weird, bro. So he's got his beanie on, a full tracksuit and shit. It was wild, bro. Like, not a single... I didn't see him doing something else. I didn't see him do a treadmill. Didn't see him do a bicep curl. I saw him do windmills, head spins, and the fucking... that fucking trot you do before you're about to fucking get down? Like, he did that shit. And he did the ones where you're on one hand... Like you're doing a handstand on one hand and you're like doing jumps off that hand, which is impressive as. That's so strong. And you have to go to the gym to get strong, but I don't like it, bro. But I can't cancel for 12 months. But there was no fuckery today. Absolutely no fuckery today. Nothing was available. Couldn't do the workout I planned to do. Had to do other stuff. So don't know what that's about. I don't know who's going to the gym at fucking 10 o'clock on a weekday. What's that about? Why was the gym full? Annual leave because it's already a public holiday tomorrow? They're just taking annual leave or something? I don't know, bro. Didn't like that, though. Didn't like that. And I cut my workout short to come here and do some work, and I've done fuck all for 4 hours. So good. Good on me. What a legend. What an absolute fucking loser, bro. But shit, dude. We've got a movie for you, so we are going to get into Clash Reviews right now.
Comedy, action, horror. Will this movie win an Oscar? Set design, directing, acting, lighting, or costumes. This segment is Clay's Reviews.
All right, I watched Blackberry on Netflix, which is I'll give you a quick breakdown of it here. The story of the meteoric rise and the catastrophic demise of the world's first smartphone. I think I could have said that before without looking it up. But yeah, it's about the Blackberry, the world's first smartphone, man. And it was pretty good. It was better than I expected it to be. You know how sometimes the album art, or not album art, the movie art, the thumbnail. Sometimes the thumbnail undersells. And it's the same with like doing a comedy show. You got to get the poster right. And the thumbnail for this movie didn't sell it, but I was like, you know what? Seems interesting. And I've only got a certain amount of time here, so I'm just going to click on the first thing available. And that's honestly what I did. It was the first thing in like my For You. So I clicked on that and I watched it. And honestly, it was good. It was solid. Jay Baruchel is the main guy that of Blackberry. Don't know his real name. I've never had a Blackberry. I've had Blueberries. That's what I ate as my snack for this movie. So Blackberries are a bit too expensive, so I bought some blueberries. I ate a punnet of blueberries, and that was nice. I did not mind that at all. I've missed blueberries. I don't buy berries as a snack very often. I'm big chips, lollies, chocolate, ice cream, cake, biscuits. You know, anything with sugar, really. Like not natural sugar. Get me that refined sugar, dude. Something that someone squeezed through something and put some dye in or whatever. Get me that type of sugar. That's what I get into. But I got some blueberries for this one because blackberries were too expensive. And it was a good movie, man. It had Dennis from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Real name Glenn Howerton. And he was great. His hairpiece was shit. It looked fake from the jump. I actually didn't see his face. When his first introductory scene, I didn't see his face because I was looking at his shitty hairpiece. They did a real bad job with the hairpiece. Didn't win any awards for hair and makeup. That's a guarantee. But he crushed. The anger that you see in Dennis in Always Sunny lives inside Glenn Howerton because he brought the anger in this. And I've seen their Always Sunny podcast and he's snapped a couple of times on the podcast, honestly. So good luck. I hope he's working through that. I'm still working through mine too. Bill Burr's working on his. It's fantastic. But yeah, it's just like this small company in millions of dollars of debt trying to develop the world's best phone. They come up with the Blackberry, and everyone just can't believe how good this thing is. And it just keeps getting better and better until the iPhone comes out, basically. And the iPhone is just a screen, as we all know, and no one can believe it. And they need to create a competitor right away. And the iPhone was released just after the BlackBerry released their their newest Blackberry with a keypad, or what do they call, keyboard. So they rushed to the next one, which I can't remember what it was called. Blackberry Storm maybe, but it was a screen that still it depressed when you clicked it. It depressed. So you still got the signature feel of a keyboard, but on a touch screen. And that shit didn't work. I saw one ever. I think one of my teammates had one, and I hated touching it. And yeah, man, it was just a strange moment in time when someone changes the industry like that. It's hard to be a competitor. You know, there's still a bunch out there that still get used today. Samsung, LG, HTC, Huawei or whatever. Huawei. I don't know how to say that one. That's the Chinese one. But yeah, dude, that at the start, they're just this small business, and he's like, they make everything themselves by hand because they don't want some shitty Chinese manufacturing job. And you see that he's very particular. He hears a buzzing in a intercom in a meeting room, and he fixes it by hand. And he's like, fucking China. Like, they don't ever make anything. They make everything good enough, but nothing great or whatever. And so that's what his whole thing was. Everything was made in the USA with Blackberry until the Blackberry Storm, the one, the full screen joint. And he had to get a what's it called? Prototype done in a week, and they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it with the resources they had, so they outsourced it to China, and they all came shitty. They all came back shitty. The one I used was shitty. I couldn't press the buttons I wanted to press. It was shit, and that's the end of the movie, bro. I basically just told you the whole movie, but it's real. Like, it's real. Everyone knows. But the dude that Glenn Howerton played, he came in as the CEO. He basically bullied himself in as the CEO with his whole goal was just to get to the NHL. Okay, so that's like a secondary plot line, which they rushed through a bit. And so he comes in and he starts just poaching the best engineers from Google, Nintendo. There was another tech company, Microsoft, giving them $10 million salaries and shit. And then they come. The way he did it was backdated stock options. So when the stocks were at $1 rather than 13 cents or something, that's where you get stock options. Bang, now you're $10 million salary, which is illegal. So the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, comes in and investigates them, and it just fucks the whole company. And everything he did through the Blackberry, which was BBM, Blackberry Messenger. It's similar to iMessage, but yeah, just between Blackberries. Fully encrypted. Not even the Blackberry as a business could get their hands on these messages. So this guy he escaped jail time, but he bankrupted the company. Yeah, dude, it's a fascinating story, and they did it really well. The characters were interesting, and they were played well. The choices were on point. They were complex enough. There wasn't heaps of personal stuff happening, but there were certain complexities that you were aware of. It was fun. It was a fun movie. It was relatively short, 90, maybe 100 minutes. Easy to watch. There was some between Jay Baruchel and his business partner. I can't remember what his name was or is. There was some good bouncing off each other there. The straight man and the clown type of shit. Yeah, really fun. Oh, not really fun, but I reckon watch it. If you're into it, the technical aspects of it, like the technology and all of that, you don't get lost. You don't get lost in it. They keep it simple enough for the story to keep flowing. Everything makes sense. Everything is sort of necessary. They did a good job, man. It was just very basic to look at. There was no specific lighting or shot choice that stood out or added to the film, but it was fun, man. It was really fun to watch. I'm watching a lot of series at the moment. Trying to make a decision whether to sort of, because I'm up to date with them, but the season's not over yet. So I'm trying to make a decision whether to review them or not. I'll probably wait until I watch the full season, but I'm watching some pretty cool shit at the moment. But this one, Blackberry, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. And yeah, that's about it, man. That's about it from me today. I know this one was short. Like I said, procrastinated all day. I'm going to have my set list sorted for tonight, make this a good show. But go ahead and follow Cold Blooded Comedy on Facebook and Instagram. And obviously, welcome to the Poddy on everything, Claiming Math Comedy on everything. Go to claimingmathcomedy.com, sign up to the mailing list, and buy merch to support the show and to support me as a comedian. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves. And as always, bung bung.